What's up, guys? How you all doing? So it's actually quite late. I don't know what the time is. Oh, my phone's there. The time is 9:15 at night, so I know it's quite late. And I was going to kind of skip today, but then I thought, no, I'm not going to. And I haven't really got anything to talk about, although there was something I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about. Some of you, it's going to be a little bit of boring dross, but I feel it kind of important to say. Recently, I have got someone in my life who's been having some kind of emotional sort of issues around like depression and stuff like that. Actually, we had all that thing with Robin Williams and stuff and that the other day, and obviously it's not to that scale, but you come across people sometimes and they just can't seem to kind of gather hold of their emotions, and they're constantly sort of feeling dragged under and stuff like that. And I think I've spoken to a few other people about it as well, and other people have been telling me certain things about how they feel about things and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, the kind of point that it's really got me to, that I wanted to sort of say to you guys, is that a lot of people waste a lot of time not talking to anyone about stuff. A lot of people, and I've been guilty of this actually in the past before, I've been in a situation where I've sort of disconnected myself from the world in terms of sort of friends and family and stuff, not really wanting to talk to anyone on the phone, not wanting to open any letters, not wanting to answer any messages. You just get to that kind of thing where you just sort of start getting clogged back, and you can't seem to kind of progress forward. And the more you sort of hide away from it, the harder it gets to step back into that kind of normal sort of life cycle, if you like. And I think, like I say, the thing that I've really sort of realised is that it's really important to just talk. Like, it's good to talk. There used to be a BT advert years and years ago when I was a kid, and at the end of it, it used to go, "It's good to talk," and that was the BT advert. British Telecom, who's a big telecoms here in the UK. And although it was irrelevant to this particular subject, I always think of that particular saying because it is good to talk. If you find yourself in any kind of situation, it doesn't have to be as drastic as depression. It can be financial, maybe. You know, you're worried about opening bills and you let them build up and build up and build up, and so many people are guilty of this, and I've even done it when I was younger. You know, you let bills build up and you don't want to look at them because you know you can't do anything about them, and they build up and up and up, and then it's ridiculously difficult to pay them all off and get back out of it, and you end up getting yourself in a complete mess. Much better to pull your head up out of the sand and deal with whatever is in front of you. And quite often the very best way to do that is just by talking to someone. It doesn't have to be anyone you know. It can be a complete randomer. I've said to you guys before, when I had issues with panic attacks, I actually used the Good Samaritans and went to see a counsellor from there completely free of charge. I think it was just donations. There's lots of people around, even if you think you've got no one who will most definitely listen to you. And I think it's important in the first steps to dealing with an issue is just to get it out there. Just put it out there. Let someone hear it. And once you realise that someone else has understood the issue that you're having, it's a weight off your shoulders. What's that saying? A problem shared is a problem halved. And although that's not strictly true in the true sense of the kind of phrase, it actually feels a bit like that when you do it. And that's actually happened to me a few times in my life, I've got to admit. Not recently, not in the last few years, but when I was younger. And when you're younger, you definitely have a bit more issue managing emotions and feelings, and just have a little bit less sort of control over your own life, I think. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of say that because I think if there's anyone out there who's having issues, and like I say, this doesn't have to go as deep as depression. This could be, you know, you're having troubles with bills, or you know, girlfriend problems, or family problems, or, you know, work problems, whatever it may be. Go and have a chat to someone about it. Have whoever it is, even if it's someone you don't know, because it is good to talk. Anyway, peace.